How's it going, Rams? That was my little victory shimmy because I like to report on winning football, and the Border War is back at Fort Collins. This is Bird's Eye View. You know where it is, same time, same channel. You know the drill. Come on down and join me at my Magic TV. Call me John King. I've got a Magic TV. I enjoyed that. Now, if you had fallen asleep last Friday after CSU's loss to Fresno State and woke up Thursday evening during the Border War, you may have thought you had slept for years and CSU had a brand new offense. But in reality, it was the addition of Dante Wright, who missed last week due to COVID-19 protocols, and the sweet reconnection of Patrick O'Brien and tight end Trey McBride. Let's walk on through this, all right? So what I want you to look at, you got Dante Wright right here. He's going to come out, fake the curl, and go out towards the sideline. But Patrick O'Brien is going to show motion to his right and look to his left. And Dante Wright is just completely open, and he's shifty, so it's almost a 10-yard gain every single time. And now moving on, Dante Wright, but this time in motion to the right side. And Trey McBride, there he is right there. He's going to go for a go route to the right corner of the end zone. So with Dante Wright's motion, he brings the defense forward, opening up a lot of space for Trey McBride, and he's just going to walk it in basically untouched until he passes the pylon. And that's a big man. He's going to show off those muscles. I mean, I would too, but that's for another day to talk about. And now, so Dante Wright, screens, always screening. We always want Dante Wright on the screens. He's very dangerous, and you'll see why. Also, look at that offensive line protection. But off of the screen, another 10-yard gain for Dante Wright. It's like we're going to say this every time. Oh, guess what? Another screen for Dante Wright. But this time he's going to fake the go route and come back. But this is exactly what the Broncos should be doing with Phillip Lindsay and KJ Hamler. You've got a speedster who can break open in the open field. Why aren't you throwing screens, especially when you've got blockers like that? And CSU's doing it perfectly, if you ask me. Now for this final play, Dante Wright in motion. Again, Trey McBride in that same spot. He's going to go for another go route, and the Pokes are going to fall for it. Again, they come forward. Patrick O'Brien, we already saw it. Trey McBride is going to muscle his way into the end zone. He said it in the postgame interview. I'm 6'4", 260. No one single defensive player should be able to take me down. But we're going to look at this again after the CBS. This one was shot by Rachel. It's just such a great shot. I wanted to watch it again. Trey McBride says, I'll take a touchdown for 43 yards. Shout out, Alex Trebek. We miss you. Rest in peace to a legend. Now, I also wanted to take a look at this. Now, if you look at this, this was right after Notre Dame made the biggest comeback of the week, right after mail-in ballots. And you may think this was 2019, but you're wrong, considering all of those people on the field. And the fans just stormed the field, and coronavirus is going for about a 50-point triple-double in that crowd. And as disappointing as it is that fans are not permitted at Canvas Stadium, this right here is exactly why. I mean, imagine if fans had been at the Border War game. It would have been a very similar scene to this. And this is simply the consequence of the NCAA refusing to take a collective front against the virus and letting conferences and schools decide their own attendance rules. If there are cases coming out of Notre Dame in the coming weeks, it is just as much of the fault of Notre Dame administration as it is NCAA leadership. Especially with the nation approaching the peak of the third wave of this pandemic, player safety needs to be of the utmost importance. Now, CSU made the correct choice, and I have no problem with any of us having to watch from home. And that is all the time that I have for now. Rachel and I will be duking it out in our Pick'em Challenge up next.